David. Really quickly, just want to go over your website and your Google business listing. Try to give you a few pointers to help you guys bring in some more traffic and leads to your website. So first off, just gotta say you did a really good job for building this site yourself. Like this is one of the more clean looking sites I've come across while doing the site audits today. So good job for that. Although I will say, if when you do redo your site, it's good to have your own original images, just so it seems more personable. You know, images of the team, images of pictures that you guys have taken for yourself. Also, for SEO standpoint, you're going to want to have a lot more content on the page. Currently, this probably has around less than 100 words on the page. Usually for a home page, you're going to want to have around 1,500 words of content. And the reason for that is how Google works is it goes through, it's a bot. So it doesn't know what your website is about except for based upon the words on the website. So it goes through and it reads every single word on the site and counts how many times you use them on each page and where you use them. So having the keywords you want to rank for inside the titles called the H1 tag. You don't have any H1 tags, so it doesn't look like it's set up correctly on this page at least. But that About Us part or Lamar Homes part, you want to make that a keyword, have a make it the H1, and then add in a bunch of other content rich with the keywords you're targeting. And so what keywords you want to target? The best kind of keywords are keywords that have high search volume per month, have your service, and have your location. So for example, if I type in Raleigh North, I don't know how to say that, but North Carolina roofers, the first person is this guy, Raleigh roofers. So when I put him in one of my SEO tools, it shows the statistics of the website. He's getting around 477 organic traffic per month. It's pretty good for roofing. So the number one ranking keyword is Raleigh roofer. It's got 300 organic traffic per month, and he's ranked number one, getting 63 visits to his website. Notice how every single keyword, even just with one letter difference, is a separate search query. So with an S, gets searched 100 times. Without the S, gets searched 300 times. This column here is keyword difficulty. It's how competitive that keyword is. This is pretty average for roofing. It's mildly competitive. This is on a scale of 0 to 100. So roofing is usually between 10 to 30. And so it's on the lower end for roofing, but it's still pretty competitive. Roofing companies, Raleigh, 300 times a month. Roof repair, Raleigh, 200. All sorts of things. These are really, really good keywords, pretty decently high search volume. So definitely, if I were you, I'd take a screenshot of this and just start writing content with all of these keywords targeted. Usually, I try to include one keyword per 100 words of content. So if I have a 1,500 word homepage, I'll probably target 10 to 15 keywords on that homepage alone, and then each service page, residential roof repairs, emergency roof repairs, commercial roofing, etc. Also, if you guys want to target other small towns around you guys, you can target them with location pages. Because I noticed you had a section that you said, oh, we work in Durham, we work in, I don't know where that section went, but making a separate landing page for each one of those locations and targeting the keywords instead of Raleigh, you'd have Durham, for every single one of those keywords, and that will allow you to rank in those cities as well. So that's the on-page SEO, getting the right kind of keywords. Your site currently has 0 organic traffic and 0 keywords. It's probably because it's a brand new site. It also could be because there's no sitemap and it's not enough content for Google to index it. But it's still, a good looking site for doing it yourself. The next thing I wanted to go over really quickly. Okay, actually first, the other ranking factor for SEO. So that's the on page, is getting all the right keywords. The next step is getting a high trust for your website, getting Google to think you're a trusted authority and ranking you higher than your competitors. So this guy, he has a lot of backlinks. What a backlink is it's another website that links to your site. So for example, if you wrote an article or a blog about the best type of roof shingles, it's revolutionary, they last 50 years, blah, blah, blah. And you submitted that article to a bunch of other blogs or websites and said, hey, can you post this for me? Or other people read your site and they quote it and they comment on it and they reference it. Every time that your link is put on another site, it is called a backlink, and it passes power to your site. And it makes your site seem more trustworthy in Google's eyes. Because again, Google is a bot. They can't tell who has the most quality content. And so when you're getting a bunch of backlinks, Google thinks, oh, people are reading this, they're talking about it, they're referencing it, it must be really high authority, really high quality content. So they will rank them higher for all of the keywords. And so getting these kind of really relevant backlinks is super important to rank. Usually when I'm doing SEO, I'll just go to the competitors' backlinks and I'll try to get the same exact backlinks. The other thing I wanted to touch on briefly is just the Google Business Listing. If you notice, when I search anything here, the first thing that shows up is the ads, and then after that is the Google Map Pack. So getting listed in here is super easy. You just do the google.com/business, which looks like you guys already did. But ranking in the top 3 is a little bit trickier. So there's a couple different ranking factors. I'm sure you guys have already heard about the reviews. You know, all these guys have tons of reviews, so those help a lot, building trust as well as ranking you higher. The other thing is getting tons of photos. So you want to have more photos than all your competitors, just adding lots and lots of photos. And when you upload the photos, try to make them square so they don't look weird. Really wide ones look really bad. Also, name the photos as the keywords that you're trying to rank for. All of the keywords I mentioned earlier. That helps with SEO as well. Some other tricks are making sure it's set up correctly. Like for example, maybe I can check. If you don't have the right categories, then you won't be able to be found. So you're currently listed as roofing contractor, carpenter, and painting. I'm not sure if that's all you guys do. Do you do siding or gutters or anything else? Custom deck, siding repair, carpentry, interior, so yeah, so you might want to also be listed as a siding contractor because there's tons of different keywords. Categories. This is the list of all of them, but siding contractor is one that you're missing. Also, there's like general contractor, construction, tons of other ones. But every time, if you're not listed as a category, then you're not going to show up in those search results at all. So getting the right categories, having this set up correctly is really big. The other main ranking factor is something called citations. So every time you make a business profile, like for example your Facebook profile for your business, your Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, BBB, etc., it builds your brand credibility, and Google will rank you higher in the map pack for it. So usually when I'm trying to do SEO, I'll get around 100 to 200 of these relevant citations, and it helps boost that ranking in the map pack pretty quickly. Anyways, hopefully all that makes sense. Let me know if you have any other questions about SEO, backlinking, or anything else. If you guys ever want to rebuild your website on WordPress, that's what I usually use. It's the best for ranking in my opinion. But I'd be happy to answer any other questions you guys might have. Thanks.